Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I am going to be setting up for some upcoming slash already happened comebacks, question mark. Two of them have not released yet, so it's a proper setting up. One of them has already been released, but you know, am I ever on time for anything? Who's to say? Anyways, before we get started, I just want to apologize for how long it's been since my last video. I think by the time I upload this, it'll be like a month since my last video. I got super sick and super busy, and so I really didn't have proper time to like heal. And so since I did not have proper time to heal, it took me a really long time to get better enough to like film. I'm also a little bit on a time crunch at the moment, so yeah, I just wanted to apologize for that. My next video should be a storing video. I'm just waiting on a couple like group orders to come in before I can put all of those cards away with you guys. But yes, that is all. Let's just get into setting up for these comebacks. So I want to start with Itzy. Also, I'm like weirdly out of breath right now. I don't know why, but I apologize if I sound out of breath. I'm still recovering. I'm still a little bit sick. As you can hear, my voice is still a little nasally. I still can't really breathe out of my nose. So we are just rolling with the punches here, but okay. It's gonna be a little bit of an awkward angle, but we're gonna start with Itzy and it'll be super quick, so just bear with me for a moment. But we're going all the way in the back here. So I don't actually collect Itzy. I have just like a random page of extra cards in the back here, like extra girl group cards. But I have been a fan of Itzy since 2019, I believe. I became a fan during Icy era, and Wannabe was my first comeback with them as a fan of the group. And even though I don't keep up with them as often anymore, I still tune into all of their releases. Sorry, just finding them. I still tune into all of their releases, and I decided since Leah came back and everything, I wanted to commemorate this comeback, and I wanted to collect some cards. So I'm not collecting everything. My bias line is Ryujin, Yuna, and Chaeyoung. I'm deciding to collect Chaeyoung because she's like, I guess, who I would consider to be my bias if I had to pick one. But that is my bias line. Because there's just so many cards to collect. This is not even all of them. This is just one 9-pocket spread worth of cards. But since there would be a lot to collect if I collected my top 3, I just decided to pick 9 cards from like the album versions. So I have the 3 standards here, the 3 standard versions. Next, we have the digi cards and one of the phone box versions. These cards are not like necessarily in order of like the template. I just have it set up how I want the page to look. And then finally I have the Nemo. I don't know if it's pronounced Nemo or Nemo, but the 2 pink versions, and then the other phone box. So yeah, that is what I'm collecting. I'm collecting Chaeyoung. This is all that I'm collecting. There are a couple of more cards. There's also units that I might collect. But for now, this is what we're gonna do. I don't know how long it'll take for me to actually get these cards because like I said, very casual, very much not serious, but I wanted to set up for it because I actually want to be like organized about what I collect. I didn't want to just like buy whatever and then not have a like spread that I enjoy looking at. So yeah, that's it for this binder. It's super quick. This binder's still very empty. Don't look at it, please. I'm so excited. If you don't know, Jin is my ult of all ults, and I've been waiting for the day that he makes a solo comeback. I think this is technically considered his first like mini album. Astronaut was like a single album, I guess you could call it. So I'm so excited to get A, new music, but B, new photo cards, because this collection is like super done. Well, not super done. I'm missing just a couple cards, but like as you can see, his album cards are like 95, maybe even like 98% done. So yeah, I'm super excited to be to be setting up for this. So we actually did quite a bit of cards. There's 3 versions, 3 cards per version. Then there are Weavers. There's just 1 Weavers card, I think. But then of course there's like the Lucky Draws, the Weavers like special gift pob thing, a Make Star pob, all of that. So we will be collecting all of it. So for the first page here, I have it set up like this. So obviously I keep him in a A5, so it's a little bit annoying that he only has 3 cards per version. I would have preferred like 2 or just go all the way and do 4, but that's okay. I decided that I'm just going to put the random pobs and lucky draws that I decide to collect kind of just interspersed. Is that a word? Just kind of integrated into the spread. So depending on what the cards look like, I don't know if like what the cards are gonna look like and if this is gonna look good together, but we'll move it around when we get cards. For now, I just want to get these fillers in. So the next spread is gonna be the Imagine version and then like the QR card. I don't know if the QR card is even like a card of him. Based off of the previews that I saw, it looked like it was like just a, I don't even know. It just kind of looked like it was gonna be like maybe a logo card or something. But again, like I said, depending on what it looks like, I'll store it or not. And then we have the navigation version, which is the blue one. Oops. I'll just throw in the mixed up pob here at the end. And then the last spread are just like a lucky draw, Weavers, and then 2 randoms. So I'm just gonna collect like 2 more pobs or lucky draws from the era. Maybe I know that Hybe, or I don't know if it's a Hybe thing or if it's just like a big hit thing, or if it's just a BTS thing, because I don't know if they do this with TXT or not. But do you have like early bird cards or whatever they're called? I don't know what store they're from or if they're from Weverse or what. I don't know. I don't know anything ever, but I'll like collect those or something. I'm sure there'll be like more things for me to collect to fill out the page, but yeah, that is the flip through for that. Yeah, super excited to see all of like the concept photos coming out and like little teasers, and it's just, I love the aesthetic so much and I'm so incredibly excited. I'm so excited. Okay. Oy, okay, finally here we have TXT. Again, TXT is like 90% done, 95% done. I'm still missing a few cards from the last era. Some of these I have like literally I have on hand. I just haven't stored them yet. But we won't get into that right now. So all of this is what we're setting up for. collect 2 members of TXT, they said. It'll be fine, they said. Oh my god, TXT is like the sole reason I am broke. And ateez, but I'm happy to be broke because of ateez. This enrages me. Only because I have to collect, like, of course I have to collect, like, 2 of the most expensive members in the group. But it's okay because the things we do for our ults, you know what I mean? The things we do for our ults. Okay, so this required a lot more brain power than the last 2 setups required. And that's because for some reason, Big Hit or Hybe or whoever you want to blame never wants to be consistent. And every single comeback they want to do something different. So like with the last 2 eras, I believe they did like 2 photo cards per version, per member, and then there was like the 4 Weavers cards per member, 2 per version. I'm thinking because they did that the last 2 times, they were gonna do it with this one. Boy, was I wrong. They did something similar. It wasn't completely out of left field, but it's still annoying. First version, right, has a photo card and a license, or like an ID, whatever you want to call it. That's fine. They're photo card sized inclusions. They have their face on it. I will store it. The lover version has a photo card and has a heart card, which is like supposed to look like playing cards, like, you know, the heart suit playing card. Super cool. Photo card size, has their face on it. I will store it. But the savior version, I think it's called, the second version, ice chip thing, I don't know. All I know is that it's not photo card sized. I was looking at the album details and it said it was 80 millimeters by 80 millimeters. So I think it'll fit length wise, but not fit width wise or something. I don't know. It's like a geometric crystal ice shape card. And I don't know if it'll fit really in these. And even if they did, I don't think I would store it in here because it would be ugly. So I decided to collect, or set up to collect, Taeyeon cards, just 2 random Taeyeon cards. I'm not that happy about it either. Not the fact that I have to collect Taeyeon. Obviously, I love Taeyeon and I have a whole Taeyeon section in this binder. But that's kind of like the point. That's kind of like why I'm upset, because I have to integrate him in, which I did do it for free fall here. Like, I just kept my pulls for him because I had these 3 empty spaces. So I don't mind doing it again, but it is a little bit annoying because, I mean, I was going to collect maybe the Target exclusives, but I don't plan on buying the albums. And I collect Subin and Bombgu. So you can put 2 and 2 together. That's like gonna be so difficult and expensive. But I mean, we'll see. Okay, now these are all messed up. These are all messed up. Sorry, I messed all of these up and now they're all out of order. But like I was saying, depending on what the Target cards look like, if they're just like concept cards like they did, then I might just collect that. But if for some reason they do like what they did with Last Era and did like the little heart cards, then I don't know, maybe I'll collect. I mean, I don't know. As you can see, I'm a little flustered by this whole situation. Am I being dramatic? Yes. But this binder is like one of my favorites because it's just so satisfying to like go through, and so, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll see what it all ends up being. I have a good feeling about this era though. I don't know why. I just feel like it's going to be easier than Last Era to collect. Because I had so much, like, luck with free fall that I came in pretty like cocky with Miniso 3 tomorrow. And then as you can see, I'm still trying to find cards. Oh, I don't have enough pages. Oh, that's because, duh, I double side these. I completely forgot. Yeah, as you can see, I'm a little all over the place right now. This binder, this collection. Okay, I fixed all of it. I don't remember what I was talking about. But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing for the main versions. And we will see how it all looks. This is subject to change, but I keep my Taeyeon pulls if I pull him. But I don't know if I'm going to be buying the albums or not, so we might not get Taeyeon pulls. So if we don't get Taeyeon pulls, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But yeah, so then we go into the Weverse versions. But yes, I remember what I was talking about. So like I was saying, I had a lot of luck with free fall with collecting Sugyu. So I got really cocky when Miniso 3 was announced and I bought the albums and I just completely flopped. Like, as you can tell, I'm still trying to find cards. The Weverse cards are what get me so bad. They're so hard to find resale. And I hate just buying them over and over again. I don't want to buy them over and over again. They just take up space. And yeah, I just don't like having 60 million of these like little Weverse versions. So hopefully it's not too hard. We will see though. I think I'm gonna have to buy Weverse just because, like I said, buying these cards resale next to impossible for a good price. But the regular versions, I don't know. They're all like different sizes and like it's really pretty. Like they're really pretty, but I just don't know if I can do all that. We'll see though, you know. I tend to say one thing and do another when it comes to collecting, so we'll see how it goes. But yes, so that is everything I am collecting. Like I said, my little Taeyeon section back here makes me sad that I probably won't add to it this era if I have to like go about setting up that way. But maybe I'll get lucky and I'll come across a good price for like a POB or the Target cards or something. All right, so that was all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I apologize for how long it's been since the last one, but hopefully this like chilled little video will be good enough until I can start filming for my storing photo cards video. Which I wanted to ask one more thing before we end the video. And I wanted to ask if you guys more prefer, I don't think that's correct grammar. I wanted to ask if you guys prefer like more frequent but shorter videos, especially when it comes to storing photo card videos, or if you prefer less frequent but longer storing photo cards videos. Because that's going to determine how often I'll post like storing videos. I don't accumulate cards very fast. I don't collect a lot of stuff. Like, as you can see, I mainly just collect album stuff and like select POBs and things like that. So it takes me a little bit longer, I feel like, because I'm not pre-ordering stuff to get POBs, and I'm just not somebody who really collects albums either. So a lot of times, most of the time, I am buying stuff like resale. So things just don't come in as quickly. I don't accumulate cards as fast. So yeah, basically, long story short, let me know what kind of videos you prefer when it comes to the storing videos and I will deliver, essentially. But yes, that is all for today's video. I have to get to class. I feel like I always say this, but I have to get to class. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.